Okay, hopefully I explained what Cinco de Mayo means, right? Cinco means five. So uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Five. De means of in Espanol, in Spanish. And May in Spanish is Mayo. So if you look at a calendar, today would be Cinco de Mayo. Yesterday was May the 4th be with you. So just being festive. So let me shut the music off. So fairly relaxing for the read aloud today. I wanted to get away and just do some reading because March was Dr. Seuss month, or was reading month, and we were reading a lot of Dr. Seuss. We were reading every day in Mrs. Thompson's room to the entire elementary. And I read Bubba the Cowboy Prince, and we all voted on that. Dude, I was like winning. I would have won, I think, because it was the best story. So, want to continue a little bit of just our reading month for March, since we really didn't get to finish it. Have the turtles here to color if you would like. And notice they're stacked up. Just for fun, you can color them whatever color you want. Good times. And I'm going to read to you Yertle the Turtle. It's a Dr. Seuss book. So enjoy it. This is maybe my favorite Dr. Seuss story. It's hard to say. But I like to read with lots of expression. And this is just the best. I used to love reading it to my kids. So I'll read it and show you the pictures as we go. Here's Yertle. Yertle the Turtle. On the faraway island of Salamazan, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean, it was neat. The water was warm. There was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy, quite happy indeed. They were... until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small. I'm ruler, said Yertle, of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low down. It ought to be higher, he said with a frown. If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king! I'd be ruler of all that I could see. So Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand, and Yertle the Turtle King gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to his stone, and using these turtles he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on another one's back, and he piled them all up in a 9 turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up, he sat down in the pile. What a wonderful view! He could see almost a mile. All mine, Yertle cried. Oh, the things I now rule. I'm king of a cow, I'm king of a mule, I'm king of a horse, king of a house. And what's more beyond that, I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am ruler of all that I see. All through that morning he sat up there high, saying over and over, a great king am I. Until long about noon, then he heard a faint sigh. What's that? Snapped the king, and he looked down the stack. And he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac, just part of his throne. And this little plain turtle looked up, and he said, beg your pardon, King Yertle. I've pains in my back and my shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please? Silence, the king of the turtles barked back. I'm king and you're only a turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow, I'm king of a mule, I'm king of a house and a bush and a cat. But that isn't all. I do better than that. My throne shall be higher, his royal voice thundered. So pile up more turtles. I want about 200. Turtles, more turtles, he bellowed and brayed, and the turtles way down in the pond were afraid. They trembled, they shook, but they came, they obeyed. From all over the pond they came swimming by dozens, whole families of turtles with uncles and cousins, and all of them stepped on the head of poor Mac. One after another they climbed up the stack. Then Yertle the turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. Hooray, he shouted, I'm king of the trees, I'm king of the birds, I'm king of the bees, I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air, ah me. What a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am ruler of all that I see. Then again from below in the great heavy stack came a groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it, our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving, groaned Mac. You hush up your mouth, howled the mighty King Yertle. You've no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds over land, over sea. There's nothing, no nothing, that's higher than me. But while he was shouting, he saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise up over his head in the darkening skies. What's that? Snortled Yertle. Say, what is that thing that dares be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher I can, and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack 'em to heaven. I need about 5,607. But as Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give his command, that plain little turtle below in the stack, that plain little turtle whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough, and he had. And that plain little lad got a little bit mad, and that plain little Mac did a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne of the king. And Yertle the turtle, the king of the trees, king of the air, the birds, and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule. Well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule. For Yertle, the king of all of Salamazond, fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. And today that great Yertle, that marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Enjoy coloring, and when we get done, when you get done with that, we'll do some handwriting, and we'll be done for the day. Happy Cinco de Mayo.